the 2K Sports pregame show.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. And with
Well, Pau Gasol is one of the real humanitarians in the NBA.
A gentle giant, David, for sure. Thanks. And, Steve, plenty of athleticism for both of these teams.
You like this. I mean, we understand basketball is a game of skill and fundamentals. When you have guys can set themselves apart with their athleticism, it's fun to watch.
High flyers are always a blast, aren't they?
Yes, not like me and you.
Well, you, not me. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Pau Gasol is out there with Nance. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Johnson. And it's Daniels and at the shooting guard position.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Clippers have done a nice job of acquiring some free agents, but throughout the year, they've traded some big names, Josh Smith and Lance Stephenson.
And the Clippers in general haven't had the best of luck testing free agents to round out their roster.
Yeah, I think for them is they have to do a better job of trying to get their bench better. They're fine, they're starting five and probably 2 or 3 guys coming off the bench, but they're just not a deep team.
And Lillard kicks to Gasol. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
And the wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when he's gotten himself to the line. On this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Jefferson setting the pick for Bledsoe. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
Now Monroe kicks to Smith. No good with the triple. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Atlanta Hawks.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Well, the shooting percentages definitely jumped right out at you. They really shot the ball at an impressive clip in that game, and that's because of how they moved the ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bledsoe passes to Monroe, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Daniels. Not really his range, and it's off target. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
They got a number of clean shots, but yes, it just wasn't their day, and they were ice cold from outside.
Johnson kicks to Nance. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, his last 10 games have been exceptional. First in scoring, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
Monroe outside. Screen by Monroe. Here's Jefferson, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Jefferson's got his first basket.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Daniels with it. Now Smith defending. Gasol a screen. Johnson dishes to Lillard. Down low, Gasol. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Now hitting 80% coming out of the gate. Love the start for this offense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
You think of Paul Gasol, you think of offense, but he's an elite rebounder. Averages almost a double-double per game in his career, and is one of the smartest rebounders in the league because of positioning.
Here's Jefferson, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Nance. The 15-footer. Lillard misses. And with Gasol, one of the more impressive things, Steve, is his rebounding. His rates have increased the last few years.
Yes, I mean, you talk about Paul Gasol. He's incredible rebounding. Yes, he's getting older, but what he has is height and length and perfect timing to rebound.
Gasol a screen, and Lillard kicks to Daniels. Nance dishes to Lillard. Back to Nance. Goes up again. Missed it, even after all those chances. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control. And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And stolen by Lillard. He feeds it to Gasol. To the middle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
Well, he has to be able to use angles. He has to be a great finisher in tight spaces and to be able to throw his little body into the big guys.
And here at the midway point of the season, the infamous rookie wall can become an issue for the younger players in the game. Was that an issue for you?
You know, I was hard-headed, Kevin. I said, rookie wall, I'll be fine. Around the middle of January, ooh, did I hit it.
Did you really?
You feel it.
What are the effects? What are the things, the warning signs?
It feels like you're walking in quicksand. You know, you're jumping, you're timing, everything is gone.
Gasol with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Beverly with the ball. Here's Temple. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
His range does not extend beyond the arc, which is why the defense baited him into taking that one.
A shot by Lillard, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Jefferson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Monroe, and it's Monroe finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. A nice shot by Gasol.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
Temple, the pass to Monroe. Back to Temple. He kicks it to Jefferson. Crafty move, and the layup is good. Jefferson's got 6.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Now, here's Felton. Releases. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
There's no reason for these big men to shy away from contact on the inside, because when they get to the foul, you can see the success they've been having in the past month. Al Jefferson on top.
And with those numbers at the free throw line, he should be trying to get there as often as possible. I mean, operating among the big bodies in the paint, he gets those chances.
And both free throws good for Temple.
And the Nuggets might not have too many household names but they do have some depth. And from 1 to 12, you look up and down that roster, they have players with NBA talent.
And Lillard kicks to Nance. It's rebounded by Jefferson. The Clippers have gone 5-9 from the field here in the first. Here's Temple. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And you look at the Nuggets, Greg, they're a team with some young talent, some veteran talent. Where do they go from here?
I think the focus has to be on developing the young players. I mean, you like to have a blend of vets in there to help mentor the young guys, but let's be honest, this is a team that's a long way away from contending.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nene's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Morris is checked in for James Johnson. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard dishes to Gasol. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Paul Gasol is closing in on 40, but he can still play. Great on the offensive end in reduced minutes. And the one skill set he has over all the big guys, he's a great passer.
And Gasol averaging a double-double in his last few seasons in the NBA. All-star seasons, by the way. Steve, very hard to do for a guy his age.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't get mentioned enough with Pau Gasol, his longevity. You forget that he came into this league at 21. He's been in the league over 15 years in this league and has never had a bad season.
Nene, the screen. And Greg Monroe again. Monroe's got 8.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Terrific court awareness to hit his teammate with a perfect pass in transition.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Measury's checked in. The Nuggets missed the playoffs for the last 3 seasons, but before that, they'd made the postseason, Greg, for a decade straight.
Yeah, and turnover in the front office and on the coaching staff. They've been very competitive without a true superstar player. They've got some intriguing young talent. We just have to see how it all comes together.
Lillard, the pass to Felton. Here's Measury. Lillard outside. And the basket good by Measury. Measury's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Monroe kicks to Nene. Morris with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Steve, you know, you won a handful of gold medals with the U.S. national team, and the program went into a period of decline. Now they're back. How did they get back on track?
You know what, Kevin? I can go back to 2000 where we almost lost that gold medal. And I think you just can't throw all-stars together and expect to have team chemistry. They did a nice job of bringing back the training camp kind of atmosphere. Continuity, what you need to have a winning, successful program.
2 points. That one goes. And that's 12 points for Greg Monroe.
He can't miss.
Felton dishes to Mba Amute. Back to Felton. Stolen away. Smith the pass to Temple. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And slam dunk by Nene.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And something that has plagued the Clippers even during their successful years is the lack of fan support, maybe for some home games. It's becoming something of a distraction for the players.
Yeah, I look at it as you talk about fan support. It's probably in L.A. you're a Clipper fan or a Laker fan. I think they're starting to win over some of those Laker fans.
Good.
Yeah, these
defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And Lillard kicks to Mbah a Moute. Outside, Felton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Temple. He's got 6. Good work defensively by Morris.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Felton, and the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout.
Felton's got 7 points.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Now, with the recent struggles that the Clippers have had in the playoffs, you know, Smitty, you have to wonder if there is pressure for Doc Rivers to take this team to the conference final.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because they have so much talent. You look at this team, people want to know in Clipperland, can we ever get a chance to win the finals? As Doc being in the front office and coaching, it's time for them to win.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Lillard outside. The pass to Felton. Green against Morris. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Hits the front of the rim and out. Clippers leading by 3. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Green. Left side, DeRozan. He's on target from 8 feet out. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 10.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
And Beverly kicks to Green. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Felton with the ball. 10 points for him. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by Lillard.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Here's Nene, and Nene with the stuff.
Props to Noah for seeing his man wide open.
The Nuggets trail by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Felton with the ball. Now Green defending. Outside, Felton. Here's the screen. Kicks it to Mbah a Moute. Inside, Mejri, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Dishes it to Beverly. Nene kicks it to Noah. Here's DeRozan, and the layup falls. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
He is very frustrating to guard because he makes plays that will drive you crazy.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Clippers lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
In reality, they can get those perimeter shots anytime they want to. Instead, they are really zipping it around and getting good, high-quality shots from all over the floor.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Black in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Johnson dishes to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Tries a three. Headshot off. And the Clippers will come the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Bledsoe passes to Nene. To the paint. Here's Green.
You look at Jeff Green. He's the ultimate Swiss Army knife. He can come off the bench. He can start. He'll give you a little bit of inside, a little bit of outside. Very good at doing a lot of things for a team.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Al Jefferson's checked in for Nene.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Nance a screen on Bledsoe. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Bledsoe. Right side Jefferson. Rebound by Johnson. With Jeff Green, his versatility, Steve, and offensive facets of the game are perhaps his biggest assets. You talk to coaches, they say as a player, that's what he does well.
I think for Jeff Green is being consistent. He can handle the basketball. He can score the basketball. For him, just be consistent, let it all hang out, be Jeff Green.
The Nuggets trail by 11. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Clippers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Bledsoe outside. Top of the key. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Lillard again missing.
Okay, his shot isn't there tonight. It's a major reason why they're behind. He needs to start sharing the basketball.
And Green gets it to go.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with all the heart condition absences the NBA has had in the past few years, you can't help but feel happy for Jeff Green. Steve, he had to sit out the entire 2012 season with heart issues, but it seems now that that is all behind him.
Yes, and I'm happy to see him getting a chance to play the game he loves. And like you said, one is scary, the heart condition, but also timing, sitting out the entire season. But Jeff Green looks like he's okay now.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Steve, you've covered the league and been involved as a player for so long. Just how good are modern coaches? And, an extension to that, who is your pick for being the best coach right now in pro basketball?
Well, I think it's still Greg Popovich. He's done just a fabulous job being able to change styles, bringing in new players, also having guys that were #1 option, getting them to buy in, to come off the bench sometime, play lesser minutes. And then you have a guy like Steve Kerr, and then also one of my all-time favorites is Doc Rivers. Just a guy who has a great feel for players and people.
The coaches today have so much more at their fingertips in terms of tape and analytics than the coaches of even just 15 and 20 years ago. Is it hard to compare the two groups?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like you said, because there's so much involved now. And then a lot of these coaches are wearing 2 hats. I mean, they're the president or GM, also coaching. So they're doing totally different jobs than the coaches back in the day.
The dish to Noah. Jefferson setting the pick for Noah. Misses the 3.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
And if you're the defense, you probably should sag off him right now because he's not knocking down anything.
Here's Johnson. Black kicks to Nance. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Nance has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver. Bledsoe outside. And there's the feed to Temple. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Temple's got 8 points. The Nuggets trail by 10. Now Lillard. Last time out he had 38 points. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way up. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Clippers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Denver. Mbah a Moute comes in for Nance on the left block, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Johnson against Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And let's check out stats for Pau Gasol. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 14 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate, someone guys love to be around, a guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Monroe's checked in, and now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Free throw, Mbah a Moute. Good. He's off on the second. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Bledsoe. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And here's Daniels. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Clippers.
And they really feasted from beyond the arc. Quantity and quality, boy, they filled it up. And when you can punish a defense like that from long range, it can be demoralizing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Smith kicks to Jefferson. Back to Smith. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Steve, you played in an era of Michael Jordan where the dunk was probably the most exciting single play in basketball, but now with the rise of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and the ability to hit from anywhere, that 3-point shot has, in some people's view, overtaken the dunk as the most exciting, most skilled play in basketball. What do you think?
Kevin, fantastic question. I mean, I didn't think anything could take away from the dunk. You was talking about exciting, athletic, high rise. But Steph are shooting some of these, I would say, half-court shots. It's right there. I'm going to still have the dunk a little bit edge over the 3-point shot.
Well, it's superhuman to watch with these players. And we saw it at the All-Star break with Levine and what he had done, and certainly with Gordon, Aaron Gordon. It's amazing to watch these kids jump. But the skill required to take that 3-point shot and be as consistently good as you were at one time, certainly the way these historical shots of Golden State with Curry are going in, To me, it's mesmerizing.
It is. I mean, it's just phenomenal to get a chance to see these guys shoot the basketball off the dribble with range. But if I could see somebody elevate like a Vince Carter, like Zach LaVine, I think you get more excited.
I get it. I can't argue that point at all. To the middle, it's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 14th in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Jefferson, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Green. Felton dishes to Gasol. Here is Mbah a Moute. Some solid defense there by Nene. Clippers leading by 12. Bledsoe passes to Beverley. Taken away by Felton. Tries to snap the cold streak. Good as the jump shot falls. Felton has got 12 points in the game. Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Nene, the screen. To the inside. Here's Monroe. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Felton kicks to Gasol. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Basket counts. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Felton. 12 points for him. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Nene. Passes to Bledsoe. Down low. Here's Monroe. From down in the low post, it goes. 14 points for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Felton kicks to Gasol. Shot from the wing. Gasol can't get that one to fall. Here's Los Angeles now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Smith. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Marcus Morris picks one up there. For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
You know how accurate JR is from three. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Measury's checked in. Here's Felton. Baseline try. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bledsoe kicks to Beverley. Monroe down low. He's against Measuring, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The first free throw is good. And so Monroe nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 18. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Felton. Morris has got 7.
Outstanding job looking for his teammate and connecting with him with a flawless pass.
Bledsoe kicks to Nene. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Monroe. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Bledsoe. Daniels with it. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. Clock at 4. And here's Felton from the arc. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Smith kicks to Nene. Goes back up. He can't get that one. And Denver the other way now. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Morris a screen. Over in the corner, Mbah a Moute knocks down the 3 ball. And Mbah-a-Moute has got 4 points this quarter. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Bledsoe dishes to Nene. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Clippers third.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Beverly the pass to Nene. Nene setting the pick for Bledsoe. Pass to Monroe. Tries from 7. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Morris with a screen on Bledsoe. Daniels kicks to Morris. Offline with his 3. Clippers leading by 17. Here's Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
For the Clippers, Joakim Noah is checked in for Monroe. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Denver, Nancy's checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. And Lillard subbed in for Raymond Felton. Now Daniels still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Nance. Basket good. Beverly. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And through the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, what a game it has been for Greg Monroe. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
I mean, the first half contribution they got from Greg Monroe, that was impressive. Now, he won't go vertical on you and just explode out the gym, but his game has angles.
And that about wraps it up.
That's a great look at the glistening Staples Center on a typical bright sunny day here in Southern California. Welcome back to Los Angeles. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You know, Greg Monroe has been really making it happen, guys.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
His confidence is riding high, and no one wants any part of him down there. He has really served up a commanding performance here today.
We've got J.R. Smith. Greg Monroe is out there with Al Jefferson. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Temple in a 2-guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Nance. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And here's Daniels. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now here's Bledsoe. And it's Monroe at the elbow. Jefferson inside. Covered by Nance. Jefferson's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. James Johnson, a journeyman forward, a product of Wake Forest, as we know, Smitty, and wherever he has landed, he has found a way to crack the rotation and get solid minutes.
Yes, James Johnson is a perfect guy to round out your roster. The reason why he can play either forward position with ease. He is comfortable and productive both as a starter or coming off the bench.
Here's Gasol. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter. Clippers leading by 9. Bledsoe kicks to Monroe. Jefferson against Nance. From 10 feet out, good on the jump shot. Jefferson's got 10 points in the game.
It sometimes takes more than one defender to help alter the shot when he's that close inside.
To the middle, it's deflected. Releases from 15, and there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Gasol.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Screen by Jefferson. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Monroe hits the jump hook. Monroe's got 22.
He is just taking really smart shots and playing within his game right now.
Denver calls timeout. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Bledsoe against Lillard. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And that one misses. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Smith. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail by 10. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game, and the shot goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Temple dishes to Jefferson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And plain and simple, they just don't have the three-point shot tonight. They'll need to keep taking them to keep the defense honest, but they can't expect it to be a major source of points the way they have been clanking it off the iron so far. Just a bad time to go cold from deep as a team.
And the first one drops. And with the long ball taken over, Smitty, we've heard some different suggestions, creating a 4-point line or widening the court to give a little more space for the corner. Any of those ideas work for you?
Not at all.
You don't like any of that, do you? No.
4-point play, widening the lane. What? I mean, easy.
Yeah.
That's enough. We're good right now.
Yeah. Lillard outside. Lillard again missing.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
And Temple kicks to Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Offside Gasol. Shot off the pick. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clippers leading by 10. Bledsoe with it. He has 7. Feeds it to Monroe. The jump hook again, Los Angeles. Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Temple. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Daniels. He has 7. And Nance kicks to Lillard. And he makes that one. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And it's good, 2 points.
Outstanding job looking for his teammate and connecting with him with a flawless pass.
And here's Daniels. A Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Johnson kicks to Daniels. He dishes it to Nance. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Monroe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Temple the pass to Bledsoe. Free throw line jump shot. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets trail by 14. Gasol dishes to Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Noah comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Nene in for Jefferson. Denver also making some changes. Tariq Black comes in for Larry Nance. And Mbah a Moute comes in for James Johnson. Marcus Morris is checked in for Pau Gasol. Here's Morris. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night. Clippers leading by 10. Nene with the screen on Lillard. Noah the screen. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Daniels kicks to Mbah a Moute. Rebound by Jeff Green. Clippers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. He feeds it to Bledsoe. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Bledsoe's got 9.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
The reason why, he has such a great touch. You got to have that shot inside with the big guys.
The putback is no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Here's Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Nuggets trail by 14. Now, here is Morris. 9 points in the game so far. A nice shot by Black.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
Green kicks to Bledsoe. Nene down low. He's against Mbah a Moute. The shot by Nene, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Measury, he's checked in for the Nuggets. There's the pass to Daniels. Here's Measury. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Kicks it to Daniels. Pass to Measury. Lillard from outside. Back to Measury. Lillard outside.
Noah takes pride in his defense, and he has perfect timing on those shots.
Daniels with it. He's got 7. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And a bit of an end of an era when Joakim Noah left Chicago. Many figured he'd be a Bull for life, but with a reduced role and issues with others in the organization, Steve, it seemed like the writing was on the wall.
Yeah, for Joakim Noah, one of those guys you just said, hey, he's always going to be there. But I think the injuries and then being able to play at a high level without Joakim Noah, he'll definitely be missed. But it was just time for Joakim Noah to move on.
Smith checked in for Los Angeles.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Lillard. Los Angeles leading by 12. Now Beverly. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Temple, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Temple. Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. For 3, sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Dishes it to Smith. It's stolen by Morris. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Beverly. Nene left side. Second chance effort. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Clippers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And so Nene nails both of them. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Lillard outside. Down low, Mejri. Noah with the block.
Nice job by Noah. Elevate for that block.
And Temple kicks to Smith. Nene at the elbow. At the elbow, it's Noah with his first shot attempt, and he knocks down the jumper. Noah's got his first basket.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
We've got 1:28 left here in the 3rd quarter. Daniels, no good.
Look, I know he wants to put the team on his back, carry them across the finish line, but it's all about getting a high percentage shot.
Here's Nene. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Had the layup, no one really contested him. Missed opportunity.
Morris kicks to Black. Lillard from outside. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. And finished off by Noah.
If you're the defense, you got to track Noah everywhere he is, because if not, that's the result.
Daniels passes to Black. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And it's Lillard again missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Nene dishes to Temple. 6 to shoot. Noah in the post. He's against Mejri.
Noah's done a nice job on the offensive glass, wreaking havoc for the defense.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. 11 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can at all.
You might look at him and think he can't get up, but he finds a way to consistently surprise the D by rising way above them time after time.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here is Bledsoe. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Hands out there with Luke Mbamute. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Mejri in at the 5. Here's Jefferson, and it's Denver with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Gasol a screen. Daniels, no good.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the three, and we're seeing why.
To the inside, Jefferson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jefferson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. Here is Daniels. Noah with the block. To the inside. Mba Amute with the steal. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Johnson, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. The Nuggets trailed by 19. And Lillard kicks to Johnson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here is Mba Amute. They get the rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And so he hits both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Bledsoe passes to Temple. He kicks it to Noah. Back to Temple. That's tipped. It's stolen by Nance. Over to the left wing. Here's Gasol. Not enough on that one as it misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jefferson down low. Covered by Nance. Jefferson's shot is off.
I know he's talented, but when you're completely surrounded inside, you have to try and kick it out to someone who's open.
Here's Temple. The dish to Jefferson. Hits the jump hook. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter. The Nuggets trailed by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Here is Mba Amute. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Bledsoe dishes to Temple. And there's a whistle that goes on Luke Mba Amute. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And stolen by Lillard. And now the Nuggets, fast break. The shot's good from Nance.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Here's Bledsoe. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
The Nuggets trail by 17. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Lillard outside. The 3. Another 3 for Denver.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Bledsoe kicks to Jefferson. Back to Bledsoe. Screen by Jefferson. Monroe. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Lillard kicks to Gasol. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Temple the pass to Bledsoe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That free throw good from Bledsoe. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 18. Inside, here's Nance. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
Right wing. And Monroe kicks to Temple. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room. I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
The feed to Monroe. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Now, here's Lillard and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And Abamute kicks to Nance. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jefferson's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Knocks it loose. Johnson against Smith.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
He misses the free throw. Daniels, he's checked in for Denver. And the second free throw, good. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Expanding his range. That one's not going to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Temple. Screen by Monroe. Temple dishes to Bledsoe. Outside Jefferson. Passes it to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Bledsoe.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
Here's Nance. And he banks in the layup. Nance has got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Bledsoe against Lillard. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Temple. Feeds to Monroe. The leaner inside. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Daniels. Out to the wing. Puts it up from 15. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Bledsoe passes to Jefferson. In the corner, Smith with it. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he's trying to help put the game out of reach. Instead, his poor shooting is keeping the other side in this.
Here's Daniels. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
If his shots were just a little more on point tonight, they'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
And again, it's Denver.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Clippers leading by 13. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
Nene, he's checked in for Al Jefferson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Daniels, no good.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Temple. Gasol with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 15. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Clippers leading by 14. And Temple kicks to Bledsoe. A leaner. Nice touch on the bank shot. Bledsoe's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
Opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
Clippers on defense. Lillard outside. To the inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Showing off big-time athleticism. JR is telling us he wants to be in the dunk contest.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Wow, you know he's got to be beside himself. Terrible unforced error.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Daniels. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Johnson. Rejected by Monroe. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Gasol a screen. Lillard outside. To the middle. Fires from 14. Rebound by Nene. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the Clippers call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Clippers leading by 16. Bledsoe outside. He feeds it to Nene. From 10 feet out, misses off the right iron. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson dishes to Daniels. Bledsoe against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. And again, Denver no good.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Greg Monroe.
What I really liked about his performance at the offensive end was that he wasn't pressing. He wasn't playing fast. There was a calmness to him. It was a smooth, steady game he played, and the results speak for themselves.
And Beverly kicks to Nene. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Oh, and the dunk by Nene.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
They're already celebrating. People are walking to the door, smiles. This one is over.
Brewer passes to Felton. The pass to Black. Here is Mbah a Moute. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Mbah a Moute against Green. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Greg Monroe, he had a really tremendous start, making his first 6 shots of the game.
The hustle and energy that we saw out of Greg Monroe is what won the game tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal,